Thank you so very much for joining us on this evening. To all of our educators, all of our guests, every single person that finds out and says to yourself, I know that there's something more. But before we begin, I want to take a moment to share something very personal. As a 35 plus year entrepreneur and coach, I've had the privilege of working with hundreds of professionals, including educators who are passionate, committed, and deeply invested in the lives of others. And one thing I've consistently seen is this: so many incredible educators are pouring into everyone else while quietly trying to figure out how to create more for themselves. I've had conversations with educators who love what they do, but feel the pressure when breaks come, when summers hit, when unexpected expenses show up. And the question becomes, how do I maintain my lifestyle or even grow it without walking away from a career that I truly care about? That question is exactly why this seminar exists. And guess what? Welcome and thank you. Thank you for being here today. This seminar was created especially for educators, individuals who dedicate their lives to shaping futures, often while navigating the realities of limited time, structured income, and increasing financial demands. The truth is, many educators are working within a system that doesn't always reflect their value. According to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, the median annual salary for elementary school teachers is just over $62,000, everyone, with many working beyond contracted hours and often without income during summer months. At the same time, we're living in an economy where relying on a single source of income is becoming less sustainable. More professionals than ever, more professionals than ever before are creating multiple streams of income, not just for extra money, but for the stability, flexibility, and peace of mind. So, this question becomes, what if your passion for education didn't have to limit your financial possibilities? Hmm. What if your breaks didn't interrupt your income, but instead enhanced your lifestyle? So, this seminar is not about replacing your career. No, it's not. You're not here for that. But it's about expanding your options with integrity. It's about introducing a pathway where you can build additional income, create flexibility, and align your financial future with the impact you're already making every single day. So I want you to think about this, that today is about empowerment. Today is about possibility. And most importantly, today is about you. Yes, that's right, you. It's about you taking control of your financial future without stepping away from your purpose. So, are you in the right place? Are you in the right place? I believe so. Today, I am going to speak with you, and I have my amazing co host that I will be bringing up later on so that we can share with you about two amazing companies that is changing lives. It's not disrupting what it is you do, it's enhancing what it is that you do. And the entire world loves to do it. And so the first company we're going to speak to you about is Planet Marketing, everyone. I want you to go ahead and grab those pen and paper and so that you can take some copious notes as we begin to share with you about these two amazing companies. Now, I want you to think about financial freedom, personal freedom, and time freedom. Usually, people get a little nervous when we're talking about these three freedoms because they believe that it's not possible for them. But I'm gonna make you believe otherwise when we end this presentation. Now let's talk about designing your ideal life. We're going to share with you how it is you can build a very strong network. You can embrace and empower yourself at the same time for others. That's something you already do with the unlimited opportunity connected to that. But let's talk about benefit from e-commerce, where you can work from anywhere, anytime, no inventory and no quotas. How does that sound to you? But also become a travel professional. There's a difference between a travel agent and a travel professional. And we are going to share with you those differences. And we're going to show you at the same time how you can earn more, travel more, and guess what? Be able to experience more. Let's talk about who we are. We are Planet Marketing. It is a company that is managed as a business should be. It is an online business provider where we supply you with an opportunity to earn money from home. We are a 10-year-old company with reps in well over 20 countries, and it is a fresh opportunity without the risk of a startup. So it has a solid company of leadership. Mr. Donald Bradley is our Planet Marketing founder and CEO with a heart of gold to help individuals, ordinary individuals, to make extraordinary income. He's helping families across the globe. But also take a look at Mr. Dwayne Vansel. He has well over 20 years of sales, marketing, and leadership experience, with the last 18 years being in the network marketing and travel space. And then, of course, I have ran a company for well over 35 years, everyone. And we know as small business owners, and that's probably the reason why a lot of people like yourself just chooses not to go into business, because you feel like you have to do it all yourself. And we know you can't be an expert of everything. And that's why I was so pleased as a 35-year entrepreneur to partner with this company, because guess what? Lee Ann Treckler, she is that individual is able to make sure that her 20 years experience in management and administration, where she oversees daily operations and manages the Planet support team. She lends that to us as those independent contractors. And let me share with you, commissions paid to date to everyday people like myself, mind you, we've been around for only 10 years. $370 million. That is paid. That's not what the company is made. That is what they paid out to each and every representative that is a part of this company collectively. So let's go ahead and talk about our product. This is what I want to share with you, because I know that you probably love to travel. Things that you love to do, you want to be able to make it your hobby, but the things the world loves to do, you can make it your business. And that's what we're here to talk to you about. Why do we market travel? Because the entire world loves to do it. And it's not something you have to go through years and years of training. Matter of fact, you've already been trained to do it. You're doing it right now. So we want to talk to you about what is it that we market, and that is IntelliTravel travel agencies. Many people think that travel agencies, they've went away. No, they just have been redesigned. We are now travel agencies within our homes, and that is due to companies like IntelliTravel.com. And that's what we're going to talk to you about, being able to own that company, take ownership, and be able to still do what it is that you love to do. But we have an exclusive partnership with Planet Marketing. And also, we're accredited and certified with CLIA Arc Better Business Bureau. We're recognized for excellence. And we're based out of Delray Beach, Florida. We're a leading innovator in travel for well over 30 years. We are the originator of travel, home-based travel agents. And let me share with you, we are not just pretending, we are booking to the tune of our travel bookings to date collectively is $6.5 billion with the B. So that would include you. You would not be coming into this business looked at as, oh, they have never booked travel before. They're at zero. You will see how beneficial this is for you and for what it is that you're probably looking for. And Mr. James Ferrara, he has his arms crossed because he is so very confident because we have industry awards and recognition that we have been recognized for. And we are able to share in that success as IntelliTravel.com agency owners. So let's go ahead and talk about this. You love to ask questions as educators, right? Well, guess what? We have one for you. Did you know commissions are already built inside your travel bookings? That's right. I want to ask you that. Did you know that? Yes, every single time you book a car rental, you book a flight, every single thing you're booking, there's already commissions that are there. It's just that you're not getting them, or someone they're not receiving them. And we're going to change that. We're going to show you how you have the power to change that. And so let's talk about those commissions and the infinite possibilities as a travel business owner. You are not joining a club or anything like that. There's nothing wrong with them, but why would you join a club when you can own one? Why is it that you would not want to receive something back for something you and the world and your family and friends are already doing? And for you to say, well, what does that look like? 70 to 80% of the commissions that the suppliers pay out, that's exactly what it is that you will have coming back to you through commissions. And so it's a full-fledged at-home agency. It's not just a link. You are operating as a bona fide, trusted, business with integrity. State-of-the-art personalized booking portal, partner with every major supplier worldwide. Did you hear that? Yes, we said Disney. Yes, we said Marriott. Yes, we said Royal Caribbean. You name it, guess what? You're able to receive a commission from it. And you don't have to go on to each one of those websites and try to see if they're going to approve you for a referral link or anything like that. You will actually become a independent travel agent and have your very own travel business. And the great thing about that, it's set up for you. You have a payment gateway. So you're not trying to figure out how are you going to collect money from your clients. That's already put in place for you. Also, your customer management software. Yes, you know how organized you are as an educator. Guess what? You bring those same skills over here and it is a piece of cake. It is definitely a piece of cake for you. Now, those group trips and individual travel. Yes, indeed. Here it is. You're able to have those group cruises, the corporate and church retreats, the fraternities and sororities, as well as destination weddings, honeymoons, anniversaries, girls' trips. You're able to book all of those different groups and trips and get that commission. So let's talk about this. It is a turnkey business. That's right. You have a digital key to your state of the art business. You have customer service and support. And usually we don't find that too often, right? But yes, your customers will have live customer service and support there for you to make sure that their questions are being answered as well as yours, but also on-demand agent training modules. You can do it at your pace on your time, and it's on demand right from your cell phone, right from your beach, wherever it is that you would like to go ahead and get those trainings completed. You're able to do that. And the great thing about it, you do not have to complete the trainings right away in order for you to book. Yes. So that's the great thing about this as well. You're going to earn as you learn. And then also access to major suppliers worldwide. Like I stated before, just think of the different suppliers that you currently use or your family currently use. You're going to be able to earn commission from them booking and continuing to book, travel the way that they used to. You travel the way that you used to. Now you will be on the merchant side and sales and marketing materials. Yes, you have over $100,000 in marketing materials just set aside right for you, professional materials. You can't get any better than this to start your business here. And so, what do you have access to? First of all, my inventory. I was able to see two amazing ships that came into my city. And guess what? If I would have had to book that port, if I would have had to put the gas in there, there's no telling how much I would have had to invest and then try to get my own customers as well. No, we have inventory, billions of dollars of inventory for you, no matter what your customer may love or like, whatever your community may love or like, whatever you are looking at going into marketing for travel, because travel is vast. You may say, well, guess what? I want to put together a cruise specifically for those educators. You are able to do that because guess what? You have access to cruises, vacation packages, car rentals, train tickets, vacation rentals, travel insurance, sport and event and entertainment tickets, resorts, you name it, you're able to book it. Now let's talk about why travel and why now. Yes, travel, first of all, is an $11 trillion annual industry and is due to grow to 15 trillion over the next 10 years. So the actual, the individuals that is growing this industry is the Generation Zs, our baby boomers, our millennials, those generations X's, as well as I want you to know this. It is the number one research category online between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. People should be working, right? And but guess what? They are looking for that next great escape. And why not go to your website to do that? And so let's go ahead and talk about this. This looks like a regular cell phone to you. But once you start your business, once you partner, guess what? It becomes the doorway to your business. It becomes the window to your business. And we're just speaking to you about getting paid on what people are already doing. And guess what? Almost everyone you know, they're traveling or either they would like to travel. So you're probably asking the question, how much can I earn though? Please tell me how much is it I can earn? Well, it's time to step into the math class because I am here to help you do some math and let's get those equations put up. So, frequent business traveler, 3-night hotel stay, 3 times a month, booked through your portal. Do you know someone, a business traveler that travels for business? Right? And you know that if you ask them, just use my link every single month, you're already booking. Do you understand if you found 10 of those customers, that's over $1,500 extra per month? Over $1,500. Do you know that there's over $15,000 every year annually just for those 10 customers? I just need for you to stick with me. Let's do this math because I want you to keep it very simple. All right. And then let's talk about that 5 day golf trip in Scottsdale, Arizona. You're sending a group of four. Your commissions, $274.86. I want you to set your goals for what is it that you want to make in addition to what you currently bring in your career. Now let's talk about that 7 day honeymoon. I'm quite sure you find many people from your parents to your relatives to your other, staff and teachers, all inclusive resort in Cancun, complete with the butler service. Your commissions is guess what? $561.79, something that they were going to do anyways. So if you decide to focus in on your business, being right there and available for those couples, those honeymoons, that's a great industry for you to focus in on. And it's great income. Now, let's talk about this 5 day group cruise. I remember I was telling you about putting together possibly that educators cruise. How about you booking that cruise? And say, for instance, you have 20 cabins on a Western Caribbean cruise. Do you know that you would come back with $2,240.17? And 9 times out of 10, your cabin will be comped, meaning that you're going to receive that for simply making sure that you invite those individuals and you're putting that trip together. So you want to be on there. And if you want to be able to explore and have fun with them, that's the great thing about this business is that you can make a living while living, doing what it is that you love to do and continue to do what you're passionate about as the educator. But let's talk about have fun learning and earning. We know you know something about learning and earning, but usually when you're learning, you're not usually able to earn. But no, we are showing you something different. We're showing you what's possible and we're showing you what's taking place. Because when you educate yourself, you're experiencing travel from a client perspective in our industry. And that's those exclusive IntelliTrips, as well as with those suppliers. You're able to go and get familiar and become better educated with all of our vendors and our industry products and acquire vendor specific certifications at your own pace. So let me share with you what our classrooms look like. Yes, you're probably saying, wow, yes, indeed. Can you imagine going and get your wellness travel certification, where wellness travelers are typically more affluent, educated, and well traveled, and wellness travel is expected to outpace all other sectors of the overall wellness economy. Now, can you imagine going to that classroom in Negril, Jamaica, 4 days, 3 nights, all inclusive, adults only, and guess what you are going to come out of your pocket for because you are now in the business of travel? $499 per person. That includes your certification. That includes your 4 days, 3 nights, all inclusive. This is what we're talking about, everyone. We're taking you to class tonight because we want to share with you something that is absolutely phenomenal when it comes down to you seamlessly putting it in and beside what you're currently doing. And how about Punta Cana? 4 days, 3 nights, 5 star, all inclusive. You will leave inspired and equipped with the knowledge, expertise, and know how to set yourself in the luxury travel space. So you come back as a luxury travel advisor, certified luxury travel supplier. But let me share with you what it is going to what is your investment. Remember, this is an investment because this is your business. You're here on business. You're taking care of business. $720 for you to get this certification, right? And we learn on the beaches of the world. We learn all over the globe because this is our business. This is how we're able to share it. The world is our classroom. Now I want to talk to you about some guarantees and let's talk about it because usually in business, there's no way that you can start up with pretty much worry free and pretty much saying to yourself, okay, what you're saying is I get the best travel price guarantee for my customers. What we're seeing is that you do not get the cheapest, but you do get the best. And if your client is able to beat your cost that you give to them as you compare apples to apples and oranges to oranges, do you know we have an IntelliTrust guarantee where it's going to retain your customers because you're going to be able to give them those IntelliTravel bucks to be able to come back to you and book that trip next time. Now let's talk about that 100% money back guarantee. No questions asked. 100% money back guarantee. That's right. If you come into the business for 30 days and you try it out, you test it out, even if you take a trip or book a trip or two, do you understand that if you say, before 30 days, I don't think this is for me, do you know that you can get your money back the same way that you paid it? No questions asked. Now, how about this? A unique profit guarantee. How about that? You're able to start a business, run your business for 12 months, and if you have not made more in commissions or say the money you saved in your travel, than you've paid on your business, do you know that IntelliTravel is going to cut you a check for the difference? Now, I did tell you that this is well over a 30-year company. So they would not put these guarantees out here and be around for this amount of time if they are not willing to put their money where their mouth is. So I am getting ready to move myself out of the way because I did share with you that I have an amazing individual that is here with me. And when I share with you that she is a phenomenal real estate broker's associate, not only that, she trains and she coaches and educates and starts up other real estate agents, but also agencies. She's in the business of travel agencies. That's what she does. She helps other people. And do you understand she is within the top 1% of this company because she opened her mind and she said, "You know what? I don't see why not." And so I want to go ahead and bring up none other than our one-star director, Dr. Dion Barnes. Dr. Dion, you there?
I am. Thank you so much, Dr. Shantina Gladney. Wow. Every time you talk about this amazing opportunity, I get goosebumps all over again. Guys, you heard her talk about herself. You heard her say she's a 35-year entrepreneur, but she is also the leader of the largest team here in Wisconsin. She is a two-star director inside of this absolutely amazing opportunity on top of all the other absolutely amazing things that she does. Guys, I am here tonight to share with you Planet Marketing, the compensation plan. Planet Marketing's compensation plan was designed for us to build networks, empowering ourselves and others. And we were also being taught how to capitalize on the power of leverage and residual income. Guys, this is my mantra. I live by this. Never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source. That's from my Uncle Warren Buffett. I believe in this statement right here. Why? Because I survived the crash of 2008, but with not without casualty. And let me tell you, I know now, without a doubt, you absolutely need more than one source of income. If you stay tuned in to the news, and if you're an educator. You know that they're changing the budgets all the time. And when you're off for the summer, enjoy your time off, but be generating another business, another line of income. It's just necessary. So tonight we're going to talk about how you earn leverage and residual income inside of the Planet Marketing opportunity. The first where we're going to talk about is leverage income. How do you earn leverage income inside of Planet Marketing? Well, there are several different ways that you can. The first one being direct sale. A direct sale of the absolutely amazing opportunity you just heard about with Dr. Shantina, our travel agency, right? Becoming an ITA, an independent travel agency owner inside of IntelliTravel. When someone says yes to your opportunity, Planet Marketing is going to pay you $50. Yes, Planet Marketing is going to pay you $50. There's no cap, there's no limit on how many people you can help, right? That's one way. But this is where the game changer came in for me. When Planet Marketing said, listen, Dion, help someone else. Dr. Dion, you can help someone else. And when they say yes, we are going to do a 50% match. I said, what? So 50% match, what does that mean? That means that when one of my direct partners, when someone says yes to them, right? They're going to be compensated $50, but then I'll be compensated $25, right? So it's a 50% check match. So if they get if they make $500,000, guess what? I'm going to make $250,000. That was unheard of. I've never heard of receiving a referral at that magnitude. Inside of my business, we typically get a referral on just what we did, but not as we help other people. So that's huge. And then lastly, there's a 10% override. There's a 10% there. Okay, we'll go here. I skipped ahead a little bit, but lastly, you can earn additional bonuses as you promote, as you grow in this business. I love the fact that you are in control of how fast you grow, how many people you help. This is collaborative economics, you guys. This is all of us working together. As you work and help others grow, the company recognizes that, and they reward it. You can earn additional team bonuses as you promote in increments of $10 up to 6 levels deep. And then as when we grow, these are the levels. Planet Marketing Builder Program. We have our bronze builder. That's when you help three people. Three people open up their own travel agency. Wow, that's amazing. And the company says, "Yes, we want to celebrate you. You are now a bronze builder." Now we believe that you can help three more people. When you do that, you have a total of 6 people who you've helped directly, then you become a silver builder. The company recognizes you and celebrates you. And then here we go, we're at gold builder. With nine, you've helped 9 people open up their own travel agencies. You help 9 people realize the power of additional income coming into their household. When you become a gold builder, this is when it really, all the doors really open for you. You earn that first level of $10 team bonuses, right? Then you also earn a 10% check match on your personal ITA's travel commission. So you, with Dr. Shantina, she was talking about the over $2,000 for that cruise ship. One of your nine, if they booked that trip and you were a gold builder, guess what? You would get 10% of of that commission override, and then a 10% match on your personal reps matrix commissions. And that's just when your team is duplicating what you did and helping others, and you'll see how where that income comes from. And now our matrix. This is our residual income. Wow, this is the wealth equalizer. I love this. And this is so, so, so powerful. Our matrix is 3 by 9 team build matrix, 3 levels across and 9 levels deep. Guys, listen, residual income is paid out on the 10th of every single month. Think of residual income of like a record that it was made in the studio one time. Michael Jackson. We keep hearing his music. His estate is receiving income from that, right? So think about residual income like that. Something you do one time and then you're compensated for it over and over again. Come over to the right-hand side of the screen. You'll see the matrix, right? This is how it looks. I want you to focus on helping people. Look at the different levels, bronze, silver, gold. You only need to help 2 people to begin to experience the power of residual income. Guys, this money has a compounding effect, and we really want you to focus on or imagine these extra dollars coming into your household, right? If you help 4 people, you've earned 81 opportunities inside of this matrix to add another $480 to your household on the 10th of every single month, right? Imagine that coming in like clockwork. Oh my goodness, it is a game changer. You want to get to level 9. Why? Because you want to maximize the matrix. You want to maximize it. You earn 19,000 seats and the opportunity to earn $118,000. And this is for ordinary people like you and like me. We can do this. And now listen, there's more. Yes, there is more. You heard Dr. Shantina and I. We're recognized as directors inside of this opportunity. So, as Planet Marketing directors, you must have at least 100 balanced active ITAs in your organizations. As a director, you will receive a bonus that is paid on the first of the month, but that's in addition to the weekly pay that you can earn and the residual pay that I just talked about, right? One-star directors receive a $1,000 monthly income guarantee from all sources. And we also receive that coveted blue jacket that identifies us as a director inside of our opportunity. Now, come on over to the right-hand side of the screen. You see the numbers in red? Yes, those numbers. Those are the bonuses. Remember, I said $10 team bonuses up to 6 levels deep, right? So as a 5-star, you could, when someone says yes to your opportunity, you could earn $120. But look at this, as a 1-star, someone says yes to your opportunity, you earn $70, right? Wow, look at the bonuses, $500, 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 going into your account on the first of every single month, in addition to the other income you can earn by helping people and working together. Our founder, he loves to reward what he wants to see repeated. And listen, it's not all about making money. We have sound financial principles that are taught throughout the trainings and coaching that we have inside of this company. Our mantra is make the money, save the money, invest the money. But we have our presidential ring and Rolex program. To qualify for this program, you must earn $100,000 annually to qualify for the sapphire ring, quarter of a million for the ruby, half a million for the diamond ring. And listen, $1 million annually for the double diamond ring. Guys, we have six, I believe it's six or eight. I'm losing count. And this is the thing, we're only 10 years old, and we have millionaires in our company. We have we have ring wearers on every single level, right? And then we have several five-star directors wearing that Rolex watch. So it pays, the reward is here and you're helping people. This is one of my favorite um, things to share, the disclosure statement. I am all about transparency and integrity. And this document is on all of our public websites. This is our love letter to the IRS. We are recognized as a legal home-based business with the Internal Revenue Service. We are all independent contractors, and we do receive at the end of the year a 1099 that states our earnings. So please, when you get a chance, take a little bit closer look. This is my favorite slide. I am all about legacy. Being a traditional entrepreneur for over 26 years in the real estate space, this really touched my heart because I know in my business that if I passed away today, that it would be my family would get limited financial support from me. As soon as all the files that I had were paid out and closed, that would be it. The Planet Marketing Pledge changes that. It changes that reality. So I want to read this to you verbatim because it is that important. Planet Marketing Pledge. As a Planet Marketing Director, feel secure in knowing that in the event of your death, the Planet business you built will outlast you. Your family will still receive your Planet Marketing weekly commissions, director pay, director bonuses, and monthly residual income. Yes, this is legacy. This is legacy. The business you build here will outlast you. This is a turnkey business. As a traditional entrepreneur, Dr. Shantina mentioned it as well. We're typically used to doing everything. Wow, how about a turnkey business? All the tools, all the systems, all the support you need is already done. Tools, we have website, everything you need, trainings on demand, and then we have our live events and trainings and conventions. Our convention, wow, unstoppable. We're going to be in Orlando, Florida, September 10th through the 12th, the largest Marriott in the world. We are going to be there. Can you imagine? Imagine 6 to 8,000 people with the same mindset, moving in the same direction. There is so much power that is going to be at this convention. It is definitely an event you don't want to miss. No excuses, no fear, no limits. How do you get started? Oh, I like that. No excuses, no fear, no limits. Price is what you pay, value is what you get. Make a quality decision and start today or schedule a call with the person that invited you to get more information. Listen, these are our options. Our most popular option is our Planet Marketing and IntelliTravel agent. That is the investment of $199.90. Why is that the most valuable and the most popular? Because you have the opportunity to maximize both opportunities, book travel and sell travel, right? And sell the ITA, sell the agency, which I absolutely love empowering people that way. Leverage the benefits and perks of two great companies. Planet Marketing offers you residual income, leverage income, and the opportunity to leave a legacy for your for your family. IntelliTravel offers you the opportunity to earn commissions by booking travel, to travel more, and to travel as an insider. There's so much here. This is a rich opportunity. It really is. Now we know that there are three types of people that are on the call this evening. Yes, 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 yes. It's time to make a decision to get back in touch with the person who invited you, to have a deeper conversation, to find out if this opportunity is for you. We already know the opportunity exists. The business is already qualified, right? So now it's really, is this a good time for you? Is this business a good fit for you? For the time that you're going to be off this summer, would this be a great investment? I believe so. You may call that person and say, hey, I'm ready to go. You're number one. Or number two, you might on that call say, listen, I have a couple more questions. I want to get them answered. You'll be on with an expert and it will make sure your questions get answered. Or you may say, you know what? I believe that this business is valid, but it's just not for me right now. And that's okay too. Book that call and at least let them know, hey, I heard it. This may not be for me right now. And plan to talk to them maybe in 6 months or so. So listen, your journey of 1,000 miles, it really begins with one step. Start your journey of success. Book the call with the person who invited you. Welcome to the best place on the planet.
So, you didn't choose education by accident, everyone. You chose it because you care, because you lead, because you believe in making a difference. But here's the truth: you deserve to make a difference in your own life too. You deserve options, you deserve flexibility, you deserve to experience the same level of growth, freedom, and possibility that you help create for others every single day. This is not about walking away from your career. This is about no longer having to choose between your purpose and your prosperity. Because when school pauses, your income doesn't have to. When life happens, you're prepared. And when opportunity shows up, you're in position to say yes. So today, we invite you to do something different, not just listen, but to decide. Decide that where you are is not your limit. Decide that one stream of income is no longer the standard. Decide that your lifestyle, your legacy, and your financial future matters just as much as the lives you impact every single day. This is the moment to shift from information to action. We're here to support you, we're here to guide you. And for those of you who are ready, we're here to help you build something meaningful, something flexible, and something aligned with who you are. Thank you so very much, everyone. And remember, because the best investment you will ever make is in you. We look forward to hearing from you soon. And once again, as Dr. Dion said, get back in touch with the person that shared this video with you, and they'll be happy to answer more questions and or to get you started. Welcome.